Building our program. Now that we know how to write things, let's have this as a function rather than the main program. And let's say this is to get the user details. So let's create function get user details. We're now trying to save things to a file, so we only really need a procedure. And I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it into there. Obviously got to indent those. And that's the job done. It's we have, whoops, we now have a method, and I think I'm fine. Thought I was going to have to indent it a little bit more. Don't forget, when we try to do this, if we're entering incorrect values, this function is going to catch those errors. So really I'm just calling the function, let it do its job, and hopefully I'm going to save a username and password. One thing I've got to say about this, if I save the username and password the same twice, in reality we wouldn't want that to happen, but I'm going to sort of not complicate my program by making sure that each and every single one is unique. I just want to be able to save a username and password and to be able to read it. So let's try out our function. Let's have a main program that just keeps asking for usernames and passwords and writes them to a file. So while true, so in other words run forever, get user details. So that's going to keep asking me for usernames and passwords so that I can write them into a file. So let's save that and run it. Let's close the shell. Oh no, can't close the shell now, we need it. What I want is my file manager so that we can see this user text file grow as we start adding details into our file. So we've got admin, let me in. I'm going to have, what were they? Fred, my password. So username Fred, password, my password. Oops, right word isn't defined, that's silly me. I did change that now to right user file. So all I need to do is copy that and paste over there. Now that's fixed it. Let's close that shell. Where is the shell gone? There we go. And let's minimize the background so we can see these nice and clearly. Let's run the file again. So let's do Fred with my password. Okay, and there you go, Fred and my passwords appeared in the file. Then we had Jill and her password was secret. And then we've got Jill and secret. Let's just do Clive and mind your own business. We don't want any spaces in there, but let's capitalize things so that we can read it a little clearer. Okay, job done. Just enter. There we go. Clive, mind your own business. So we've got now the method, just a function called get user details, which is going to ask for a username, password, and save it in the file, which is perfect. That's what we want to do. The next thing I want to do is get those words from the file and break them down into usernames and passwords. So I'll have a list of them, and we'll look at that in the next video.